It does genuinely stun me how many people love hating on Hamilton. The guy has got a lot of fans for sure, but the guy has also got a lot of haters. I genuinely just think that people love to get a bit of attention. They say these really outlandish comments about the guy and they want to get a reaction. And it usually works, actually. It does usually get a reaction from some people. Not me. I don't really engage in those comments for the most part. But you know, a lot of people do take offense to what people say, and it just kind of drives the discussion, so shall we say, from there. Now, something that's a little bit less out there, in my opinion, is, you know, to basically say that Hamilton, being 40 years of age now, maybe he's lost a little bit of pace in qualifying compared to what he used to be. I don't know what the qualifying record was last season between him and George Russell, but it was relatively stark, and the difference, the advantage that Russell had. And of course, Hamilton is someone, you know, we're talking about a guy who has won more pole positions than anybody in the history of the sport. So he is very quick, or at least he was anyway. Has he lost a bit of that pace though? Well, there's an article here on the F1Chronicle.com that is pondering that question. So I'm going to go through it and give my thoughts at the end of the video. So full article as always here, guys. Lewis Hamilton might struggle in qualifying, but he might still be the best in Grand Prix after switching to Ferrari. That is the view of a low-profile former Formula 1 driver, Nicolas Chiesa, the Danish driver, who contested just a handful of races for Minardi in 2003 as Verstappen's teammate. He was asked by Danish news agency Ritzau about the significance of the British driver Hamilton, 40, making the sensational leap from Mercedes to Ferrari for 2025. It's special going from an English team to an Italian team, said Chiesa. For anybody points it out, Mercedes are German, yes, but they are based in Britain, and most of their staff, I believe, are British as well, but German owned. I've experienced it myself, and you really have to get used to things to be done differently. First of all, there is a language barrier, which will be challenging at first. You don't know the right phrases, and your reaction time will be slower as a result. Reports suggest that Hamilton is starting the 2025 season with a pace deficit compared to his established teammate Charles Leclerc. That's just kind of based off of testing times, though. I mean, take it with a pinch of salt. There's not really much you can read into in that, in my opinion. Different setups, different programs. We're going to see it in testing as well this week. We already have seen it in some testing as well this week. You know, Hamilton might be faster, Leclerc might be faster, but at the end of the day, when it comes to the actual testing, it's different programs and different packages that are being run on the car, so you can't really do a proper comparison. The only true comparison will be in qualifying at Melbourne. That is the first time we will truly see who is faster at that one circuit at that one time. Doesn't mean they'll be fastest through the whole season. However, Chiesa thinks the 7-time world champion should still be regarded as one of F1's top drivers. He no longer has the raw speed for qualifying that he had 10 years ago, but he is probably still the best at running a stable and fast race car over a race distance, the 46-year-old said. The one who becomes world champion is the one who drives the races on Sundays most efficiently. Hamilton has the routine for that and has one of the best racing brains of anybody on the grid. Another top driver who once also made the leap from Ferrari to Ferrari is Fernando Alonso, but he is skeptical as to what impact Hamilton can have at Maranello. I don't know what Hamilton will bring or add to Ferrari. It will surely be less than what the designer can bring, the Spaniard told AS. Adrian Newey will always have more impact than any driver, Alonso said. Oh, I mean, I don't entirely disagree with him there, but I do think that he's downplaying that quite a bit. We all know about Hamilton and Alonso. We all know about Alonso and Ferrari. Bridges burned, very much is the phrase when it comes to that. But then again, he did go back to McLaren later on, did Alonso, somehow. But yeah, Hamilton and Alonso, they might seem a bit friendly every now and again now. There is respect there between them. But if they were ever in a championship battle again, you can bet your house on them throwing hands almost, or at least getting in a position where there's going to be some very spicy press conferences, very, you know, spiky team radios and stuff like that, all kinds of gamesmanship out on the track. Remember Canada 2013, when was it 2013? I think it was, where they were both slowing each other up just to avoid giving the other guy the DRS. The tactical 4D chess playing from those two is unbelievable. I do actually agree with Chiesa. I really do. I mean, he might well prove us wrong, but the thing is, Hamilton's going up against the best qualifier in Formula 1, in my opinion, right now. I think over one lap, Charles Leclerc is probably the fastest driver on the grid. But is he the fastest driver over 50, 60, 70, 80 laps? Probably not. who would I give the advantage to there between the two of them? I'd probably say Hamilton. I really would do, but I might well end up eating my words on that. You know, I do really rate Leclerc. I think he's a fantastic driver, and I think he's almost at the point now where he can win a world championship. He's not been in a championship battle for an entire season yet. The closest he got to that was 2022, where he was in a championship battle for half the season at a push, really. So we need to see what he's like across an entire season in that kind of position. Will he be up to the test? Probably. I think he will be. I think he's experienced enough now. Is Hamilton, you know, is he lost that yard of pace in qualifying, that couple of attempts in qualifying? I think he might have done. We do see it in drivers once they get to that sort of age, to get the ultimate performance over one like that. I think it does favour a younger driver. But if you're talking about the experience, the racing brain, as Chiesa put it very well there, you can't really look past the likes of Hamilton and Alonso and the other experienced guys on the grid, even the Hulkenbergs out there, and the Verstappens, of course, as well, because he's won a lot of championships and races now too. So I absolutely think that he's going to be in the battle, as is Ferrari. I really do. And I always say this, I always give it an asterisk because I don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows. But I would bet pretty heavily that they're going to at least be in that title conversation. Both Ferrari, Hamilton, and of course Charles Leclerc too. But guys, what do you think? Do you agree with Chiesa? Has Hamilton lost his qualifying edge? And does it matter? Is he still the fastest over a race distance? Your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe to see much more content like this. And you can go and become an F1 legend if you so choose as well by heading over to our Patreon to get some exclusive member benefits on there. And of course, head over to our Substack as well. You can enjoy it for free, but there is paid content there as well if you want to support some extra. But yeah, we are the biggest Formula 1 Substack newsletter in the world. I will keep saying that until someone corrects me, but I'm pretty sure that is the case. So yeah, massive community on there, so go join it. I mean, the YouTube community is catching up as well. We're heading towards that 10k, guys. We're almost at 9k as I record this. Subscribe is absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for that. See you very soon, guys. Have a great day and have a great week ahead.